Margaret Sanger, a promoter of eugenics, founded the American Birth Control League in 1921 after opening the first birth control clinic in the United States in Brooklyn in 1916. This clinic, known as the Brownsville Clinic, operated secretly in a working-class immigrant neighborhood. She has long been lauded as a feminist icon and pioneer in the science of child sacrifice. She wrote that eugenics was the most adequate avenue to solve the great problem of the human race. Darwinian eugenics, also called social Darwinism, is a morally repugnant ideology that claims to promote the improvement of the human race through selective breeding, while culling the rest through violence. It has produced forced sterilization, segregation, and even genocide. Darwinian eugenics has been used to justify the exploitation and oppression of the poor, people with disabilities, and minority ethnic and racial groups. The Nazi regime in Germany during World War II is a chilling example of how this ideology was put into brutal practice. Sanger did the same under the banner of healthcare to solve racial, political, and social problems. In her 1920 book, Woman and the New Race, Sanger wrote that the most merciful thing that the large family does to one of its infant members is to kill it. The book is dedicated to the memory of her mother, who gave birth to 11 living children. Because hypocrisy, no doubt. Both Sanger and the Nazis believed in the idea of improving the human race through selective breeding and the prevention of reproduction among those deemed unfit. The Nazis attempted a more immediate solution through extermination and warfare, while Sanger's similar ideas have been packaged as a form of healthcare. Her father was a free-thinking atheist. Sanger joined the NY Socialist Party around 1912. Marx, Lenin, Stalin, and Mao were also socialists. Sanger published 8 issues of the feminist magazine The Woman Rebel, emblazoned with the motto, "No Gods, No Masters," brimming with articles about sex education, abortion, and the array of injustices that capitalism inflicted upon women. In her book, The Pivot of Civilization, 1922, Sanger wrote, "Eugenics without birth control seems to us a house built upon the sands. It is at the mercy of the rising stream of the unfit." In a 1921 article titled The Eugenic Value of Birth Control Propaganda, Sanger stated, "Today eugenics is suggested by the most diverse minds as the most adequate and thorough avenue to the solution of racial, political, and social problems." The 1933 Humanist Manifesto rejected Christian teaching on religion and the existence of God. It rode in on the heels of Hitler's reign of terror in Nazi Germany and just preceded the very first Committee on Euthanasia, the National Society for the Legalization of Euthanasia, put together by members of Margaret Sanger's American Birth Control League and members of the American Eugenics Society. From 1952 to 1959, Sanger served as president of the International Planned Parenthood Federation, and in 1957 received the Humanist of the Year award. According to the Margaret Sanger Papers Project, her Negro Project was a project of the Extension Department in cooperation with the Medical, Public Information, and Regional Organizations Departments. The Negro Project was supervised by a special committee that included Margaret Sanger. It was guided by a National Negro Advisory Council comprised of representatives of 25 major black organizations and universities and included many prominent black leaders. With the help of local community organizations, the Negro Project assembled clinical data to influence the adoption of clinics and contraceptive techniques, primarily in the black communities.